What's up, guys? Blissrage here, back with another stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all enjoy the stream. Today I'm going to be streaming some Fortnite. I'm going to start up a solo battle royale builds right now. Let's see what we can do on the first game of the stream. This is also my first game that I'll play today of anything. Although I did play a practice map right before the stream. I played the practice map for about an hour. I feel like I am improving more and more each time I play the game, each time I practice on a practice map as well. We're gonna see what we can do. A game has just been found. It's connecting to a game now, guys. Here we go. I'm now in the pre-game lobby. Going to see about picking up some of these weapons and practice a little bit of my aim in the pre-game lobby. Just laser that player for some nice headshots. Player right here as well. Gonna hit him for a good little amount also. Trying to hit him with the sweeper shotgun now, and I am connecting my shots as they're running away. Also connecting these last shots I have in this hyperburst pistol. I have 4 more shots for the sweeper shotgun. Let's see if I can find one more player to practice a little bit of my aim on. Guess I'll practice on these players. There we go. Battle bus launches now in 2 more seconds. Oh, it is the 8th birthday of Fortnite today as well. Let's see, I'm looking to see where to drop. I'm going to head over here to Kappa Factory. Guys, I might even change my title real quick. I want to say, I want to put 8th birthday. And once I land, I'm going to change my title. It's the 8th birthday, I believe, of Fortnite. I want to put that in the title, guys. I feel like that's a nice title to have. I'll save the title from the day for another day. Once I land, I'm going to fix that real quick. It will not take me long. And also, we're just going to look up, make sure that today is the 8th birthday. It must be because I did get a emote for it as well. Okay, just going to hide right here real quick, guys. I will not be long. Okay, so today is not Fortnite's 8th birthday. It's not until November the 12th. I thought it was in November, because I remember starting off on Fortnite playing in November. So I'll wait till November the 12th to put that in the title. I'll keep the title I have for today. So I'm going to look around and see if I can find any weapons around here. I don't see any weapons at the moment, so I have to be careful running around here that I don't get eliminated while I'm looking for a weapon. I see a big pot over there on the side of the building. Grabbing this chest, starting off this game in the first game of the stream with a precision SMG. Going to come around right here and grab the big pot, take the big pot ASAP. It does sound like bots over here, but just in case I want to be healed up, that player for a little bit there. Gonna push him off through the door and got that player eliminated. It seemed like it was a bot. That bot probably just eliminated a bot, and then it was heading this way because I did hear them firing at someone. So probably another bot they were firing at. Chest down here. I'm going to break this floor. Here's some shockwaves. I just grabbed a green OXR rifle as well. Going to keep on looting up Kappa Factory. See if I can get any good loot. Opening this chest. There's some chug splashes there. I'm going to grab the chug splashes. A big pot right here. I'm grabbing this big pot. Chest above me. And here's the bot that probably got eliminated by that second bot that I eliminated. I grabbed their material and the ammo they had. Here is a green hollow and a med kit. I'm going to leave them both there for now. If I find a second med kit, I'll go back for that med kit. But since I have 2 chug splashes, I'm going to keep the 2 chug splashes. Next up, I think I should just go do the flag real quick. And once I do the flag, I'll see if I have time to loot up anything else. Here's a green pump. I was looking for a pump shotgun. I'm going to break this truck right here and see what's in the chest inside of it. There is a med kit in it, so might see if I'll go and grab that other med kit that was over there to go with this one. Actually, storm's closing in. I'm not going to go back that way. What I'll do is I'll grab these splashes and I'll go grab those splashes right after I'm done with this flag. Come on, flag. The storm's coming. Extra med kit. Changed my mind once again and grabbing the med kit since I just found a second med kit. I'm going to grab this blue hollow AR and now I am heading in a circle. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it in before storm closes in. I might have to use a shockwave real quick. It's going to be close. The storm is right behind me, but I think, yeah, I'm in circle now, so I'm all good. Heading to the next circle now. I'll be passing by Dystopia City. I just picked up a med mist to hold. The Megazord is a little bit in front of Foxy Floodgate, so I should be good. And I don't have to worry about that for now. Heading over here to open up this chest. Let's see what's in it. There was a med kit there, but nothing else that I would have wanted to grab, so I'm leaving all of that. Picking up some more mats right here. Guys, balloons are in the game once again. Let's see if I can use a balloon and then pick up my shockwaves. Yeah, I can use a balloon and pick up my shockwaves. That's pretty cool. But the balloon went away. I don't know if the balloon went away because I dropped the balloons. I'm guessing that's why it did. I'm going to break this roof to get to this loot in the chest. There was a Flowberry Fizz there, but I'm going to leave it there. I have a decent amount of mats right now. It's not bad. Start to this game. I am in the next circle now. I'm looking to see if the Megazord's heading towards me. Doesn't look like they are right now. Getting some more brick to hold. I'm going to come and grab this, or these extra shockwaves right here. I now have 4 shockwaves in the inventory. Here's a launch pad. I can just throw this launch pad down and then I can see just where I want to glide to. Of course, I'm going in circle. What I'll do is look for players to eliminate around here, and I'll try to stay away from that Megazord way over there. I don't want to get eliminated by that. I'm also looking for a vehicle while I'm up here. That would be nice. I see one way over there, but I'd rather a car. Is there a player there? Yeah, there is. The reason I found out there was a player there is because when I pinged, it marked danger. And I have my settings where if there's a player, it marks danger. So I didn't even know there was a player there. And then when I pinged, I seen it mark danger. So that's how I found out. Got that player eliminated pretty quickly. I don't know if that was a bot or not. But I did just also get a rank A drop right here, so I can grab this rank A drop and probably get some minis out of it. I mean, not minis, shockwaves. And I did just grab the shockwaves. I now have 6 shockwaves in the inventory. The Megazord is getting close to me. I'm going to be careful about that. I don't want to get eliminated by the Megazord. It looks like they're heading towards my right, so I'm going to head left. Player over here as well. Let's see if I can get this player eliminated. Seems like another bot. Gonna laser them for a good amount. And now they are out of this game. Grabbing their mats and their material. I'm at almost full mats on everything besides metal. So I have a pretty stacked loadout right now. I'm hopping into this truck. I'm trying to get away from... Oh, the Megazord just got defeated. No, is the Megazord defeated? I still see the Queen. Okay, the Queen is now leaving. So the Megazord is defeated most likely. I want to see right here if they still have the... Yeah, they do still have the suitcase of patience. I've only opened this one time, and the loot in it is not worth the wait. Let's see if I can just player eliminate. This seems like a pod. Alright, hopping in the whip, because I don't want to fight this enemy without reloading. That enemy would have had a big advantage if they would have got me while I was reloading. So I'm heading over here to reload. The enemy's probably going to push me now. And by the time they get here, my weapons will be reloaded. I'll be ready to fight. Let's see, maybe I can even land some shots when they're pushing this way. Number 40, 90, 120! Number 20 again! Yo, this player's really weak. Alright, they're building up. Another player pushing. So there's a second player here that's pushing. I don't want to get third party, so I'm building up a little bit so maybe I can see what these players are. Uh-oh. I thought I was going to fall to my death because I landed on one of the builds for a moment, but I didn't fall to my death. I'm all good. Shockwaving up this way. I'm going to fight these players from a distance, because if I fight up close, they're going to keep on third partying me. There's 7 players left in the game right now. I'm trying to get this win on my first game of this stream. That would be nice. Both my weapons are reloaded. I see a player right there peeking. They went back down. Player just peeked again. I wasn't able to land shots. Let's go! Pushing this second player now, guys. They're trying to take my crown and all. Hold up. Number 50. Number 30. Finish it off here. They had a crown as well. I'm grabbing their crown. I got to give them a GG. They put up a good fight. They had me down to 4 health, guys. 4 health. I'm taking too many. Then I'm taking a big pot ASAP. Taking a big pot now. They was using the Mythic Rect Revolver for their secondary, I believe. And I was able to get them eliminated with the pump before they could finish me with that Mythic Rect Revolver. The thing about the Mythic Rect Revolver is it fires slow. It says it's better at long range than the regular ones, but it fires really slow. The exotic Rect Revolver, I believe, fires faster. So for a secondary, I would like to use the exotic Rect Revolver over a Mythic Rect Revolver. But I got that elimination there before they could give me nice plays. I think it was a smart move for me to back off just in time and then hit some shots to get that first player eliminated, and then push the second player right after I do that, because I knew they was probably weak. I'm opening this S rank chest right here. There was a legendary minigun in it, but I do not want that. I have to be careful if somebody starts firing at my car. I would take damage if it blows up. Guys, earlier I thought I had said there was 7 players left. There must have been like 17 players left. I must have misread it, because right now there is 10 players left. And check out this birthday cake right here, guys, for the 8th year of Fortnite. That's awesome. I'm not really hungry right now, so I can't eat a piece. Maybe later on in the stream I'll come back here when I'm weak and I'll try to eat a piece of this cake. I don't know why they're doing the 8th year birthday so soon. When I looked it up, it says Fortnite didn't come out till November. And that's what I remember as well. I remember playing in November. But I could be wrong. 26 on the player, 50 on the player. 20 again, 50 on him again. Laser in there. Let's go! Gotta reload one more time to finish him off. And I do finish him off right there. Hopping back into the whip. There's now 5 players remaining, guys. So let's see what I can do. 4 players remaining. Another player just got eliminated. I think I'll head over here this way. And I'll go see if they have any extra shockwaves that I can grab, maybe. Extra shockwaves could help me out. I'm not seeing any shockwaves yet. Just running over all the material and the ammo. That way I have that full. But I could use like 2 med kits or something like that. Yeah, I'm grabbing these med kits because I only had a little bit left in the med mist. Let's see, is this my med mist? Yeah, that is. I have 50 left in the med mist. Extra med kit right here, and I have 3 med kits, and I have 3 big pots for heals. Guys, look at this. They have the presents as well in the game. That's pretty cool. I remember when they put that in the game a while back. Riding around, looking to see any enemies. Enemy right here. Alright, player right here. Let's see if I can get them. I'm waiting for them to peek. Number 50! Alright, they're pushing me. This is a good player right here. Heading this way. Gonna build a little bit. Make a little... Oh, I did not mean to fall like that. Like, shockwaving up. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, almost hit a shot on him. Oh, they had a nice shot on me. Guys, I'm shockwaving out of here if I can. That was a dangerous position to be in. They got me pretty weak. I'm going to take a med kit now, and then I'll take 2 big pots. Taking a med kit, taking 2 big pots now. They're trying to fire shots at me, but I'm behind this tree, so I should be good for now. After that, I'm going to head in the circle, but I also have to be careful that they don't push me. Or they're pushing me right now, actually. I'm back to no shield. I have 80 health. Been for a good amount. They're taking some health. I'm taking a big pot as well. I don't know what's getting fired at us. I don't know if that's a minigun or a lead spitter or what it is. I hope that's not on the chopper. If they put weapons on the chopper, that would not be cool. I think this player did push in the circle, so I'm going to push in the circle as well here pretty shortly. But I'm always going to be ready to build behind me if they do, or if they still are behind me. I have 40 seconds until I get eliminated by Storm. I'm going to take a med kit now to try to make it in the circle. It's going to be close if I make it or not. I'm not sure. Storm closes in 17 seconds. Storm is too strong. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it, guys. This player is sending shots to me with a lead spitter inside a chopper. I have 20 health right now. I'm probably going to make it in the circle, but if I can survive, that would be very hard. I was not able to survive. I got eliminated in Storm, I believe. Nice plays by the enemies there. GG. Good game. Guys, in that case scenario, I was playing really good. I kept on fighting this player. We were going back and forth, sending shots to each other. And I was not paying attention to Storm closing in. And I should have been looking at Storm and looking at my health and thinking, wait, I have to use these shockwaves to move in a circle now before even fighting that player out of circle. That's what really lessened my chance. It took a lot of my health, that Storm, and got me eliminated, but I do normally pay attention to Storm. I'm normally pretty good about that. It just so happened this time I was fighting a player out of Storm, and it kind of held me back, guys. But it's all good. Heading to the next match now. I'm in the pregame lobby. Grabbing some mats, going to practice a little bit of building. Alright, Battle Bus launches in 5 more seconds. Not bad though. First game on, I get second place. Let's see what I can get this game. Looking to see where to drop. I'll go to Shining Span this game. Let's see what I can do over there. Going to drop now. I'm just gonna go straight under the bridge and land somewhere right there. See what I can get from under the bridge. Alright, made it under, sliding under here. I'm picking up a gray sweeper shotgun to start off with. I'm opening up this ammo crate, grabbing some ammo from there. Here's some minis right here. I'm going to save the minis. Just picked up a med mist. The reason I'm saving the minis is because there is slurp barrels down here that I can grab. Grabbing this blue OXR rifle. I'm using 2 splashes now. Also picked up a big pot not long ago. Now I'm going to look out for a pump shotgun somewhere around here. That'd be a nice upgrade. Here's some of them slurp barrels I was telling you guys about. Let me be careful about these players. If they start pushing me, going out to be prepared for that. Actually, I'm going to go push these players now, because they're probably weak right now. $30 on them. I'm out of mads. Going that way, heading for 30 in the air. 30 white, actually, as well. They are very weak, most likely. I'm making sure I have enough ammo in my guns to eliminate them. I believe I do. And I do not have any mats to try to take their walls. But they still have mats and they're still building. I'm wondering if they still have a lot of mats or not. I'm trying to just keep on breaking their builds. Hitting for 30 white, hitting for 50 white. They're shockwaving this way. Shockwave hammering. 30 on that player. Got him eliminated. I think the other player that I was battling is down here somewhere. I'm in a bad spot because I have no mats. Okay, I was able to get up without no mats. I'm gonna reload this shotgun now, heading up the zip line. And once again, I do not know where this player went. They might have gotten away for now. Looks like they did. Here's a blue sweeper shotgun, but here's something I could definitely use right now. Let's see if I can ping this player. They're right here on the side of me. Number 50 headshot, and I get them eliminated. That was my second elimination. W plays there. Using that flare gun did help me out a good amount to be able to get that player eliminated. That way I knew where there was. I am going to carry this flare gun for now, since I don't have any shockwaves at the moment. I could grab that shockwave hammer, but I think the flare gun, I don't use it that often. Why not try it out? Grabbing this boom. Now I'm going to look out once again for a pump shotgun. Going to finish looting up down here where I was looting up right before I heard the gunshots. There's a blue stinger there's a blue stinger SMG there, but I'm going to leave it there. I don't want that. There's a green frenzy. I don't want that either. Big pot right here. I'm going to grab the big pot to hold because I think that I will find a second big pot or a third big pot, maybe even somewhere around here. Player up top here, I see their steps. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna come down here. Let's see if I can fire this up. Let's see if I can see them. They're over there that way. Oh no, I did not mean to drop down like that. I was trying to place a build. It did not place. Now I see where they're at because I used the flare gun. I'm going to hit this railing, jump off the railing. Let's see if I can laser him for a little bit. Hit for 30. 30 again, 60, and I do get that player eliminated. Now I'm going to come grab this player's mats and ammo. I'm picking up the gray pump that they had. Let's go. Going to head up this railing if I can. And I'm heading back to finish looting up where I was over here. That player right there. That's an NPC. I feel like I feel like one of my last streams I fired at that player. I fired at that NPC and I thought it was a player. Golden MK7 right here. I'm gonna see what I can do with a golden MK7. Putting that as my primary weapon. 2 shockwaves right here. I'm dropping the flare gun to use the 2 shockwaves to hold. I'm just jumping down here, using the zip line to get down. I'll open up this chest and I'm gonna use the launch pad that's here. Just picked up a second big pot. I figured I would find another one. Now I'm heading into circle, but I do not want to go towards Megazord. Megazord is a good little distance away, so I just have to keep an eye out that it doesn't come towards me. A rank drop right here. I was going to see if there was any shockwaves. There's not any shockwaves there. I did just grab a green pump shotgun. Right now I have 3 eliminations. There's 27 players left in the game. Here's a golden birthday present. Let's see what I get from this. Hopefully something good. This is my first birthday present that I opened up so far. And there was a green hyperburst. Also some splashes. I'm going to leave those there. I did just pick up a 3rd big pot to hold. I think I hear gunshots back here somewhere. I'm going to see about eliminating this player. I will get this player eliminated. I'm going to go grab their material and their mats. Trying to get rid of this bug that's right there as well. The player had took 1 shield from me. I just popped in this blue lagoon and got that 1 shield back. I just had a 8 rank drop over here. Going to get 2 more shockwaves out of this. Now I have 4 shockwaves in the inventory. There's also a purple OXR. I want to grab that purple OXR, but I think I'll keep the golden MK7 for now. Car right here. I'm going to hop into the car. And remember to stay away from the Megazord. So I'll take a right and head this way. There's a bunker this way. Let's see if anybody's opened it. Nobody has opened this bunker yet. I'm going to head over there and see if I can grab this bunker. Maybe get the Slapberry Fizz. That'll be very good for the end game. Not too much further from the bunker. The bunker's right on the edge of the next circle. I have a minute until the storm starts closing in, so I'll be able to grab it and quickly and get in and out of there. Alright, gonna turn my car around right here. That way, when I want to get out of here, my car will be facing the right way. And I'm opening the bunker now. Bunker is now opening. Here is a exotic. There's the exotic precision SMG here, but I think I'm going to leave it here because I do want to carry shockwaves. If I was to carry it, I would have to drop my shockwaves, and I do not want to do that. Shockwaves has really been helping me out lately. Now I have 5,000 gold from getting the gold in this loot. I'd also pick up 2 more shockwaves. That way, if I have to get away from an enemy, I will be ready to do so. Throwing a present right here. Let's see what's in this present. Once again, there's some splashes, and this time there's a great MK7 in it. Going to hop back in the car. The storm is closing in, and I'll head in a circle now. Megazord is walking towards me a little bit, so I'm going to take this right, and I'm going to get away from Megazord. Looking around here, seeing if there's any enemies I can eliminate. I do not see any enemies at the moment. Might have to find a different car soon if I can't get to a gas station, because my car is running low on gas. The closest gas station is up here. I don't even think it's a gas station. I think it's a landing for the chopper. Pick a spot, hit them for 70, 90, and then finish them off to get them eliminated. Now I'm taking my weapons out, reloading them. I just had a S rank job right here. There's a player firing at me as well. Let's see if I can get this player eliminated. Gonna reload now. I believe I just have to hit like one more shot on this enemy. Yep, just one more shot to get them eliminated. They did take some of my health, so what I'll do is take a big pod now. Grabbing this boon. There was a golden wrecked revolver there, but I'm going to leave it there. I was hoping that this player had an extra big pot that I could hold, but they did not. Let's go see about maybe charging up this car real quick. If I can get it on top of the helipad, I'll try to get some more gas and charge it up on health. Let's see, I might be able to get it up here. I think I will be able to. Yeah, so now I'm charging up my car and I'm getting gas from the helipad. I was wondering if this will work. It did work. I was hoping that player would have dropped me a big pot. They didn't. They dropped a med mist, but I already have a full med mist. Alright, now I'm at full health on my car and I also have full gas. Might be a little tough to get out of here. Okay, let's see. I got it. I got it. Made it out of there. Wait, you know what? I'll raise up this flag and see if I can get a big pop from here. If there's an armory here, I can just go buy a big pot. I'm not sure if there is an armory. I'll look around and look. I'll look around real quick and see if I find one. I don't think there is. Raising up the flag. Right now I have 6 eliminations. There is 10 players left in the game right now, guys. The flag has risen. And there is an extra big pot to hold, so I don't even have to go look if there's an armory, but I don't think there is any armory. Player behind me this way. Looks like a pop for sure. Number 70. Number 72. And I'm gonna finish them off here with the 3rd shot. They hit me for 84, but I see splashes I can use right here. I should only need 1 splash. Now I'm back at 100 health, 100 shield. 7 players left in this game. I have 7 eliminations. Let's see if I can get the W on my 2nd game on today. I see an A rank drop right here. I think I'm already at full shockwaves. I am. But we can still see what this drops. Uh-oh. I don't know what just fired something at me. Let's see. Player right in front of me. It's another bot. Laser him for a good amount. I do get them eliminated. Clean shots there. There's now 5 players remaining, guys. And I was going to see if I needed that boon. I don't need the boon, but I am grabbing my shockwaves that I just accidentally dropped. I dropped them and I picked up a blue hand cannon. I didn't mean to grab that. Oh, good though. My inventory is back how I want it to be. Storm closes in 15 seconds. I'm going to see where does the next circle go to. That is where I'm going to head to. Heading towards there now. Four players left in this game. I'm heading towards the top of the mountain, which is in circle right here. And then I'm going to build a little bit. I'm gonna use my brick instead of my metal for now. I'm looking around for any enemies that might be here. I'm not seeing any. 3 players left in the game. Circle is now closing in. I'm looking to see if there's any enemies I can maybe hit some shots on that's pushing in a circle. At the moment, I do not see any. 1v1 here, guys. Can I get a win on my second game of the stream? Let's see. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be close. Some players are definitely building over there. Here they are. 20 on them. They do have the medallion, so they could morgue me. I'm going to try to stop them from coming in the circle if I can. Oh, they're pushing me. Yo! That player lasered me. They had the mythic overclock pulse rifle. That was a good player, but that weapon was also extremely powerful. So, right there, I don't know what I could have really did to maybe win that battle. That was just a really good player with a really good weapon. They hit me for a few shots, took me out of the game when I was at full health, full shield very quickly. I'm trying to think of something I maybe could have did to play that better. I don't know, guys. I think to have won that fight, I would have just have to improved more than what I am already. I don't think there's much I could have did right there to eliminate that player, but I did get second place. I got second place on my first game. I got second place on my second game. That does show improvement. So W game right there, guys. There's a crown right here. All right, picking up this crown. I now have a crown to start off with. Gotta go give this player a GG real quick. Let's see if I get this player a GG. I'm trying to give him a GG. They're just gonna practice their builds, but I appreciate the crown from this player. Battle bus launches in 7 more seconds now. Now it's time to see where to drop this game. I say Foxy Floodgate, and let's see what I can do over there. Dropping that Foxy Floodgate now. Pulling out the glider now. Let's see, a gray stinger to start off with. I got that in the inventory now. Here's a gray furry. I'm going to grab that. Breaking this slurp truck. Now, hopefully this will get me to 100 shield quickly. It does. Looking around, seeing if I see any players. I don't at the moment. I do hear a chest. I see a green pump shotgun to start off with now. That is a very good weapon to start off with. Here's a blue hollow. Another good weapon to start off with. There was a green OXR rifle there. I'm leaving that since I have the blue hollow. Making sure no enemies are pushing through this way. And I'm going around to the other side, seeing if I can find any players. Guys, I just reached level 222. So I am going up in levels pretty quickly. Breaking this. Pushing this enemy if I can. They're in this box. Got this player boxed in, I believe. Or now they're boxed in, kind of. Hit him for 53. Gonna do a top hand peek. Gonna hit him for 100 right as they peek off the corner of the top right. Or not really the corner, but their head kind of. It's kind of hard. Yeah, but you guys seen what happened. I did land that shot. That was a clean shot there. I'm picking up this med miss. I'm grabbing these minis. And I have some shockwaves now. So I'm going to head back across this way, and I'm going to go use a slurp. Before I go use the slurp barrels on that side, I'm going to come use the slurp barrels that's over here. Also grabbing this ammo from the OXR. That way I have some extra AR ammo for my AR. There's 4 slurp barrels right here, so this will give me the 99 shield. Yeah, let's see. I'm not going to go back now for them slurp barrels, but maybe later on, if I'm passing that way, I will go back. Because I'll probably even find some extra heals to be able to heal up. Actually, there's slurp barrels down here I can use. That's what I'll do. I'll come loot up down here and use one of these slurp barrels. I'll go straight to the slurp barrels first. There's slurp barrels in this room every time. Also, an extra big pot here for me to carry. I did just hear somebody go up a zip line. Going out to see about what's going on about that. I don't think they're in here. They must have went to a different zip line. I'm not going to push them. I want to loot up and see if I can get even better loot than what I have. And the reason I'm not pushing them is because I don't know where that player just went. They could have like completely went a good distance away where I couldn't even find them. So no point in me going try to chase them down when I didn't even see them. I just heard the zip line. Opening the chest that's up here. There is a gray pump shotgun here. I already have a green pump shotgun, so I don't want the gray one. Let's see. Making sure there's no loot I missed over here. I don't see any loot, so I don't believe I missed any. Chest right here. Going to open up this chest now. Grabbing this ammo, and there's a chest right up here. Placing on a ramp to get to it. There is a gift right here. Let's see if I get anything good from this gift. Nah, nothing that I want. Chest down here. Going to open up this chest. Oh, look, some more balloons. There is cake here, but I don't believe I can eat it. Guys, should I take damage just to eat the cake? You know what? Yeah. I'm building up a little bit. I'm going to take some fall damage. That way I can eat this cake. Okay, I took 50 fall damage. Good thing I didn't build up any higher. I might have took a little bit too much. Guys, now I'm about to eat some of the Fortnite cake. It only gives you 10. But at least there's enough for me to heal up back to 100 health. Now I'm at 100 health. I did eat some of this cake. Pretty good cake. So I think one of these zip lines is where... I believe one of these zip lines is where that player just came up from. The Megazord is not too close to me, so I'm not going to go try to get it. And also, I shouldn't have to worry about it. I shouldn't have to worry about the Megazord getting too close to me. I mean, it's not that far though, so I might want to move out of here. Going to head around this way, look for some players to eliminate. Maybe I can find some. Player this way. It seems like it is a bot. A real player, maybe? Here for a good amount. Got this player eliminated. Let's see about getting this second enemy eliminated. I did. Clean shots there. Nice edit and a pump to the head. That got the job done right there. Player on this boat. Oh, this might be a real player, huh? Maybe not. 25 on him. 30 on him. 65. Got that player eliminated. What I'll do is I'm going to take this shockwave hammer over here. And then I'll shockwave hammer back. And then I'll come grab my shockwaves back. Yeah, because I just want to grab these ammo and the mats. I don't think there's anything else that I need. Actually, I'm already at full mats. So, only thing that I would maybe need is ammo. But I probably don't even need ammo. So, I'm taking the shockwave hammer back over there to grab my 4 shockwaves. Let's see if I can shockwave on water. I can. Shockwave hammer. Coming to grab my 4 shockwaves. Just pick those up. There's a player in the chopper right here. I'm going to try to put some shots at him. I have over 300 ammo, so I should be good on ammo. Trying to get rid of this player. I was hoping they would go to one of the second cheat spots you can like sit in, and that way I could maybe. If they went to the side of the helicopter, I probably could have hit a lot more shots on them. That player did get away. I did use about 100 ammo just to fire shots at him, but it's all good. What I'll do is I'll come over here to this A drop, and I'm going to grab 2 more shockwaves from it. The A drop was a little bit far away, but I do think that it was my A drop because it has it pinged. I did just get 2 more shockwaves from this A drop. Now I do have to head towards circle. I don't want to get caught in storm. There's 44 seconds until storm closes in. I should have enough time. I do see a launch pad here. I'm going to throw this launch pad down and then get out of here with it. Head in a circle. I threw the launch pad in a bad spot. I hit my head as I was launch padding up, and I didn't go very far, but it got me a little bit closer to storm, and I'm on the way moving in. Guys, can I win this game? Hopefully so. I have 4 eliminations right now. There's 18 players. Last game, I got eliminated by a very good player. That player was really good, and I got second place. The game before that, I got second place because I was in storm. I couldn't make it out of storm. And yeah, so I mean, really, I'm making it to the final end game so far. I have to win one of these games if I keep on doing that. We'll see. I have 4 eliminations right now. There's 16 players left in the game. The Megazord's way over there, so I don't have to worry about the Megazord at the moment. Moving in towards Demon's Debris. Not seeing any enemies at the moment. Just kind of waiting for the end game to happen. If I can find an extra big pot to hold, that would be nice. I just picked up a boon. Aiming down sights has reduced recoil and spread and increased movement speed. Dropping down on this zip line or tight rope. Now I'm going to see where does the next circle go to. I'm right next to the next circle. I do have a crown right now from last game. Wait, no, I didn't win last game. That's true. I was thinking on one for a second. I actually got the crown that I have right now from a player who dropped it in the pregame lobby, and I grabbed it. I was like, I know I didn't pick up a crown in this game, so I must have had it before, but I actually got it in the pregame lobby. Player right here. Plays in the play for 30. 30 again. And for 60. To get that player eliminated. Nice plays there. I think I saw slurp barrels here. This would get me back to 100 shield. There's a B rank drop right here. I'm opening that now. I'm grabbing the ammo. And that's about all I'll grab out of it. There's now 10 players left in the game. I don't see any enemies at the moment. I'm just running on the edge of circle, see if I see any. Heading towards Outpost Enclave in 42 seconds when Storm closes in. I'm going to see where does the next circle go. Extra big pot I can hold right here. I'm going to grab that now. Dropping out in the drone. I had a purple furry and a big pot in it, but I'm going to leave those there. I have a full stack of big pots already, and I'd rather a blue hollow over a purple furry. There's now 8 players left in the game. Circle will start closing in again in 16 seconds. Right now I have 5 eliminations and there's 6 players left. Player firing at me. Let me be careful about that. I'm going to do a little bit of peeking on them. Hit them for 30, hit them for 30, hit them for 60. They almost hit me with a bug blaster, but I did get them eliminated before they could. I'm now rank S. I have a rank S dropping. I'm going to see what do I get from that. 5 players left in this game right now, guys. Once again, I have made it to the end game. Let's see what I can do. Here's a blue pump shotgun. Purple OXR as well. Loadout's looking really good at the moment. Player right here to my right. I'm gonna laser this player if I can. I am able to. I do get that player eliminated. Seemed like another bot. I'm grabbing their ammo and mats. They did not do any damage to me, so I still can hold all of my heals. There's now 4 players left in the game. I'm looking around here, seeing if I see any enemies. Going up the zip line and looking this way, see if I see some enemies. Enemy is gliding in right here. They're building up. Hit for 30, hit for 70, hit for 105. Spraying down their walls, guys. They are weak. They hit me for a good amount as well. I need 1 shot to get them. And I do get eliminated. I believe I got eliminated from a player behind me. Maybe not. Maybe they got me. I did reach 4th place this game. Nice plays by them to get me eliminated. It was a player in front of me that got me. I thought I was gonna get them eliminated because I had done so much damage to them before they push. But when they push, they landed nice shots on me. GG, good game there. Let's go, guys. Finding the next match now. Connecting to the next match now. Waiting for players. 52 seconds. Grabbing some material to maybe practice a little bit in the pregame lobby with. It's only 13 seconds, so I don't have much longer to practice. Oh, I got to do a little bit of practicing. Looking to see where to drop this game. I think I'm going to go to Resistance Base. Yeah, I'll head over to Resistance Base. Let's see if I can get any good loot from here. Maybe get some eliminations. Maybe even get a W this game. I've definitely been getting to the end game. Also, I've been a lot of bots as well, so... Landing right down here. I'll land on this weapon and then I'll go try to eliminate that player that's up there, because I don't believe there's no way they'll get shield before I can get them. There's a player up here for 18, 27. They're gonna get away though. Let's see if I see a player that is this way. Taking 2 coconuts now to get some shield. I'll use these slurp arrows as well to get some shield. I'm now at 40 shield. Extra shield right here. This will give me the 60 shield. They have minis I can hold right here. I do have to find other weapons to have. I just found a gray hyperburst pistol. There's a green Rect revolver. Going to see if I can push this enemy now. It does seem like 2 bots here. 17 white on them. 34, 50. I do get that player eliminated. I believe there was firing at a second bot that's over here. Yeah, they are right over here. I'm grabbing this material. 16 white on them. 30 white on them. They're trying to get away. They're behind this rock. Now they're pushing that way some more. Let's see. I do get them eliminated with this gray MK7. Got a blue pump as well. I'm going to grab this blue pump. Blue pump in the inventory now. Opening this chest. And there's a med mist to hold. I'm going to grab this med mist. Picking up this green rector. Wait up. The green hollow, not the rect revolver. I think I just dropped the green rect revolver over there and picked up the blue pump in its place. Blue frenzy shotgun right there. I'm leaving that there. I am in circle, so I am going to be able to loot this place up. big pot right here. I'm just gonna grab the big pot and hold it for now. And if I find more big pots, I'll hold it. There is a lot of slurp barrels around here, so I can just use the slurp barrels to fill up my shield and save the big pot. Breaking down this wall to get to this chest. Let's see what's in it. There's a med kit there. I'm carrying med mist right now, so I'll keep the med mist and leave the med kit. Somebody already claimed the flag. I'm surprised. I wonder if bots can actually claim the flag, or if one of these players that I just eliminated was a real player, or there could be a real player over here still right now and I didn't know. If I do see footsteps, I will be more cautious. But I don't think there's any real players here right now. I think it's just me. There is a chance that either the bot done claimed the flag, or one of the people I eliminated was a real player. I'm going to grab some of these slurp barrels from out of here. I'm now at 100 shield using those. I do hear gunshots. Okay. So there is a player firing this way. Going to head over there and try to get them eliminated. There is a big pot right here that I can hold. Going to grab this big pot. Now I'm heading over to these gunshots. Let's see if I can get some players eliminated. So that did sound more like real gunshots and not bots fighting. But we'll find out. Here's a player right over here. Real player looks like. This might be the player who claimed the flag. Number 22, for 50, and for 90. 167 to finish that player off very quickly. I'm grabbing their blue pump. Now I have a blue pump. I mean, not a blue pump, guys. I'm grabbing their purple pump and I'm dropping my blue pump. And yeah, guys, really big upgrade right there as my secondary weapon. So all I really would like right now, maybe some more shockwaves, one more big pot, and a better rarity AR would be nice. But besides that, loadout's looking pretty stacked. That enemy did not do any damage to me, so that's good. I'm going to open up this chest. Nothing in it that I want, though. Heading up the zip line. I hear a chest up here as well. Extra big pot. Now I have 3 big pots in the inventory. I think I hear gunshots straight ahead. I'm looking to see. There's no bunker next to me. If there was a bunker close to me, I would have went to get the bunker, but bunkers are really far away from me right now. I have full wood, I have full brick, and I have 245 metal. I do not see any enemies around here yet. Let me check where the Megazord is getting closer to me, but I'm still going to be careful. If it does get even closer, I'm going to move around, go somewhere else. Hopping in the roly-poly right now, that way I have some type of movement. I actually do see the Megazord that way. What I'll do is head around this way and get away from that Megazord. Alright. Now on the edge of circle. I don't want to go where Storm will be. So I'll just come around this way, look for enemies here. Not seeing any enemies yet. Maybe they have one at Ranger's Ruin. Player right here, they do have an enemy at Ranger's Ruin. 100 and for 157 to finish them off. Nice shots there. Hopping back into the roly-poly, and now I'm going to head into circle. Clear this way. Firing some shots at me. I'm bouncing on top of the tree to get to them. Just fired me out of the roly-poly. I think it is another bot. It is. Box this box up. I mean, I boxed the bot up. Is what I meant to say. And I get a purple OXR from that bot. I do have a I do have an extra big pot I can use. I'll see if I don't find any flashes soon or something like that. I might use the big pot. F5 eliminations. There's 19 players left in the game right now. Bouncing around in the roly-poly. Going around this way towards Foxy Floodgate. I think they took down the Megazord. They did. I see the medallion on the map, so I don't have to worry about that right now. Let me jump out right here and see if there's any slurp arrows. There's no slurp arrows right here. I see slurp arrows straight ahead I can use though. That'll give me the 90. Well, no, it'll probably give me to 100 shield. So what I'll do is I'll jump out right here, grab these slurp arrows. Now I'm at 100 shield. And then I'll roll around to the next circle. I'm already in the next circle at the moment. Let's see if I can see any enemies around here. I'm not seeing any enemies. I'm looking at these builds, and I also see that the medallion is somewhere that way. So if I do see it, and here's the enemy right here. Missed my first 2 shots on them. I'm reloading, and then I'll push that way. Alright, heading towards the enemy I seen. They're right ahead of me. Let's see if I can hop out the roly-poly. Maybe let's try. I have a 30 in for 100. That was close shots, almost. They're down here now, behind this rock. See if I can maybe almost break the rock, reload, and then break the rock now, and maybe land some shots. I hit him for 30. Guys, I'm pushing him with the shockwave. Oh, clean shot by them to get me eliminated. Nice play, guys. Guys, real quick, I'm going to take a rest break. Oh, I just got a pretty cool pickaxe. That's nice. I'm going to take a rest break. Something that I want to do before I take the rest break, guys. I want to try to adjust my camera real quick, but I'm going to be doing all of this right now, and I will have the rest break sign up. I will not be too much longer. I'll be back shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm enjoying having fun doing the stream. I will not be long. What's up, guys? I am back. Starting up a battle solo royale builds now. Hunter is in the chat. Hunter, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you enjoy the stream. Hunter says, hey, what's up? What's up, Hunter? Nothing much. I'm doing what I love to do, playing the game, sharing it with you guys, and just now I had to fix my camera because I felt like my camera was a little bit low, and also I had to go grab some water real quick. When I talk for a long time like this during the stream, sometimes I have to grab some water. Yeah, I think my camera looks better how it is now than what it is. It's not as low. I'm more in the center of the camera now. I had fixed it right before I went grab water. Oh, I still have the bathroom sign up. I have to take that down. Good thing I noticed that and then start playing with it. Waiting for players, 28 seconds. Battle bus launches in 7 seconds now, so they must have found the players quicker than expected. This game, I'm going to drop at Dystopia City. Maybe the mythic OXR rifle will be there. Maybe I could grab that. Grabbing that now. Hunter says, nah, your camera looks fine to me, and I get it, I need water too. Okay, Hunter, so I'm glad that you let me know that it looks alright. Well, actually, I just adjusted it right before I left to go get water, but yeah, I find it looks good. It didn't really look bad, it was just, I wasn't in the center as much as now. So I appreciate that. And yeah, yesterday's stream, I was like, my like, sometimes like my throat would like, get so dry that I'll have to stop talking to talk a little bit more, but I am getting a lot more used to talking. Before, like when I first started streaming, after a few days of talking all day, I had to like stop the streams early because I literally couldn't talk anymore. Like my throat was, I was losing my voice. But now I've been adapting to it. I'm getting used of talking more, so it's a lot easier now. Right now, guys, in the inventory, I have a gray OXR rifle and I have a gray pump that I'll be holding. I did have a blue sweeper shotgun and a gray sweeper shotgun, but I'm going to drop those because I do not like those shotguns as much. Just right above me, going to break this floor. Let's see what was in that. I think there was a chest there, but nothing. I didn't see any loot drop. Player right down here. No, there are. I don't know where this player is. Player up here. Let's see if they're gonna peek again or not. Okay, they are peeking again. I'm gonna take some of these balloons. Head this way. Oh, I might get eliminated actually. Number 30. I do get eliminated. Nice play by them. On to the next game now. This is like the first game this stream that I hadn't made it. Or survived for a good amount of time. But all good though. Nice plays by them. I shouldn't have peeked that player with what I had. I should have waited. I should have grabbed some shields from somewhere else before I did. Hunter says, haha, that's funny. It's okay though. Yeah, Hunter. Hunter, how did you find the stream? Finding the next match now. I don't know if that's the OG skin they're wearing or not, but I know that does look like a version of it, but it might just be the one that came out after in the OG pass. It might not actually be the one. They are hitting some nice shots on the enemy. Now I am connecting to the next match. Hunter says it showed up on my For You page. I just thought I would join and check it out. Oh, that's awesome, Hunter. It's good to know that YouTube is showing some people the live streams and maybe even some of the videos and shorts. That's what I was wondering. I kind of guessed that it was going to be on the For You page. You know, the algorithm does a certain amount, like it will show a certain amount of people my content, I guess, depending on if people leave likes, if people stay in the stream for a certain amount of time, stuff like that, how many people subscribe. That all makes a difference on like how many people is gonna see my content. So I was wondering if YouTube is showing people my content, so it's good to know that they are. Battlebuss launching in 4 seconds. Alright, this game I'm going to drop at the OXR HQ. Yeah, I have to sit like a certain way when I play the game. Like I like to be like my lumbar support, my neck pillow and all, like it has to be just in the right spot. And then because I'm sitting in a chair for so long, it's like I really have to get in the best position I can get in. That way I can stay comfortable. Hunter says, yeah, I understand the algorithm is good at times, but sometimes it's really bad. Yeah, I know. I don't think nobody can really understand the algorithm. I think it would be really hard to understand it. Picking up this great stinger right here. Player jumped up there. And let's see how I can get to them. Oh, they're hopping in the chopper, so they're getting away from me. Hunter says, also, we should play sometimes if you're down. Hunter, right now, I really just play solos most of the time. I'm not really adding anybody at the moment. Because most of the time I'm streaming anyway, and if I'm not streaming, I'm recording. And at the moment, I've not found anybody that I would even collab with. Oh, I just bought a purple pump and there was a golden pump. That's okay. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just playing solo, so not adding anybody at the moment. Hunter says, haha, I think we have the same chair. It looks familiar. Yeah, I don't even know what brand this chair is, actually. It's it doesn't have a brand on it. I purchased it from somebody that was using it before me, and they hadn't used it that much. And I've been having this chair for a while, and it lasted a long time. I actually did purchase a new gaming chair, but it was so uncomfortable compared to this one. I was like, I'd rather this one, so I returned it. But what I'm thinking about getting next, maybe, is like an office chair, like a mesh office chair. And I'm thinking about trying that out, because I heard that that's a good chair to use if you're gonna be in a chair all day. Just got this bot eliminated. Nice shots there. I'm looking for some shield around here. I don't see any at the moment. There is a chest. I think the chest is right under here. Let's see. Opening this chest now. There's a big pot in it. There was also a blue pump there, but I already have a purple one. Hunter says, okay, it looks familiar, but I think my brand that I use is the GTP Office. I haven't heard of that one. The one I got, I'm not gonna say the name because I really don't want to be like this is a bad chair, but when I sat in it, it was very uncomfortable, and it was like a gaming chair from Amazon, and I was like, this chair is so uncomfortable, there's no way I can keep on sitting in this chair. So now I'm still back and I'm using good old reliable for the moment. Like, this chair worked good. The only reason that I wanted to get a new one is because I was like, when I get a new chair, it's gonna be even way more comfortable. And it just so happened that it was not. It was not more comfortable. Grabbing a big pot from right here. I can take 2 minis. I can take that big pot, and I'll see what I get. Another big pot from right there, but I won't even need but one of them. I'm going to take a big pot now. And I'll pick up this one right here to carry. Opening this OXR chest. Another big pot. Of course I'm going to get the big pots when I don't need the big pots. Dropping down the zip line. Med Mist right here. Going to grab this Med Mist. And I still have 3,000 gold. I don't think I've seen an AR there where I purchased the purple pump from. Here's a blue OXR. That would be good. Hunter says, yeah, a lot of chairs I've used before were very uncomfortable. The one that I use now is uncomfortable, but it's still usable. Haha. Yeah. So yeah, it's like you would think when you're gonna pay $100-something for a chair, like it's gonna be comfortable, but it's just not. And the only thing that makes this chair comfortable right now is I bought like a padding on Amazon, and it's like just like you put it on top where you sit at, and it's like just extra cushion, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. If I didn't have that, I don't know, I'd be in a bind because I would not have a good posture. I'd be really uncomfortable. But like I said, I heard YouTubers say that the mesh chairs, like the office chairs, that they're really good if you're on a budget. So I might end up getting me one of those. Let's see about that. Right now I can grab a little bit of mats. Oh, player this way. Let's see if I get this player eliminated. Should be able to peek and enter for 30. 30 again, 90. Got them eliminated. Nice play there. Going to loot up some of these mats. Actually, this player probably has some extra mats that I can grab real quick. Let's see if they do. They do. And that'll get me to a decent amount of mats. Right now I have 307 wood. I have 170 brick. I have 221 metal. I'm grabbing some more brick from right here. And I'll also grab some wood from right here. Grab some brick from right here. So if I do have to build battle a player, at least I have a decent amount. I have 2 eliminations right now. There's 31 players left. I'm going to hop in the roly-poly, and I'm going to see about maybe finding some players to eliminate. Heading this way. I do see gunshots this way. They're probably firing at the Megazord. But the Megazord's actually a good distance away. Right now in the inventory, I have a blue OXR. I have a purple pump. I have 6 shockwaves, 3 big pots, and a full med mist. So the inventory's looking pretty stacked right now. I don't want to go towards the Megazord. And the Megazord is also heading towards me. I'm hopping in a second roly-poly. That way the roly-poly will have full recharge on it. And I'll see, maybe there'll be a player at Foxy Floodgate. I just actually bounced off these trees. I was trying to head towards Foxy. The Megazord is pushing me right now. I have to get out of here. No, I keep on bouncing in the trees and bouncing backwards and going the wrong way. I don't want to... Whoa, Megazord's right there now. Okay, I'm heading this way. Megazord actually just pinged me. I'm now level 223. Let's go. I think the Megazord pinged me once again. I don't know if they're not chasing me. It looks like they're... No, I thought it was heading my way. I'll look and see if any players left anything good in this bunker. Let's see. They left... They must have... Well, they dropped a blue rect revolver. I was about to say they must have got the exotic rect revolver, but I don't even know if the exotic rect revolver is still in the game or not. Alright, gunshot this way. Let's see if I get these players eliminated maybe. Thompson this way. Looking for the player that was using them gunshots. Oh, they're right over here. Maybe? I don't know where they're at. I've seen gunshots again. What I'll do is I'll use this car and maybe I can find them easier doing that. They're this way. Here they are right here. Alright, hit him for 58. I'm practicing peeking and firing. I know this is a bot, so it should be pretty easy to get this bot eliminated. And I can practice stuff like that while I'm trying to fight them. Wait, that's a real player. Building up now. Oh, they're right here. Got a cone on top of their box. Oh, that's a NPC. Oh, I hit him for 100 right before he got me eliminated. They did have the exotic rect revolver. This was probably the player that went into the bunker right before me and grabbed that rect revolver. And the reason I know that is because I've seen a blue rect revolver on the ground. So they probably dropped the blue rect revolver and picked up that exotic. That exotic rect revolver does have a fast fire rate. So nice plays by them. It does make for a pretty good secondary if you're trying to use it as a shotgun. I did hit them with a pump. I thought maybe if they missed their shot, I was going to be able to hit them once again. Maybe eliminate them. Wasn't able to. GG. Good game there. Nice plays by the enemy here. Finding the next match now, guys. Let's go. And yeah, this is a good player. They're going through an edit course right now. I can edit a little bit, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not crazy. I'm not cracked or nothing. They just picked up a golden pump, and he had a purple pump before that. Must have been a purple pump that I left. They're dropping the... Oh, no, they're not going to drop the rect revolver. They're just using the flare gun. They'll probably pick it back up after. Yeah, they did pick up the exotic rect revolver. Still finding the next match. This player's gathering some brick right now. They probably would need some more materials after running the edit course on me real quick. Alright, here we go. Connecting to the next game now. Still connecting. Yeah, guys, I think I didn't have to move my camera much, but now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I'm just more in the middle of the camera. Pretty much, like, especially when I stand straight. Wait, I gotta do like this. Hold up. Guys, I'm trying to see if I'm in the middle. It looks like I'm in the middle of the camera now. I wasn't really, like, the camera wasn't bad before. It was just like, I was like right here almost, but I want it to be more like this. So I feel like it is looking where I want it to be. Alright, thanking the bus driver real quick. And now I'm going to see where to drop. Why not go to Demon's Debris? I haven't dropped there yet. Maybe I can get the Mythic OXR. Going to drop now. Pulling out the parachute a little bit early. I'm trying to drop somewhere about right there, further in the back of Demon's Debris. I do have a pretty high drop for where I want to land, but if no enemies land where I want to land, I should be good. There is some enemies in the same area, though. There's a cake over there. They might be dropping for that cake, trying to heal up quick with that. Oh, I was hoping there was a chest there. There's no chest. Guys, all I have is balloons right now. Here we go. Purple precision SMG. I lasered that player for a good amount. They're going to stop. And I will get them eliminated. I don't know if I get a weapon if I do this, but I'm gonna do it just in case I do get a weapon. I do get a weapon. I get a blue OXR, so that's good. That's the only reason I did that. That way I can get a second weapon. Here's a great pump to grab. Grabbing this great pump. I'm going to use some of these balloons now. See if I can see a player around here. I do not see any enemies at the moment. Players firing at me. I think it was they were firing at me from somewhere this way. Here they are right here. 30 white. 60 on them. 20 on them. And I do get them eliminated. Nice play right there. I think there will be some slurp barrels around here that I can use. Here's 2 slurp barrels right here. I'm going to use them. Now at 50 shield. Heading around this way. And why not eat myself some cake? And heal up to full health, full shield. That's going to be 1 cake and 2 cakes. How many pieces of cake is too many? Because I'm about to eat like 5 cakes. I just finished. Now I'm done eating cake. And I'm going to loot up around here some more. Here's a lead spreader 3000. Breaking this to grab the ammo out of the ammo crate. Let's see what's in this chest. Some splashes. I'll grab the splashes to hold. So the mythic OXR is not over here this game. Might as well just loot up as best as I can and then see about going and get some eliminations after that. Here's a purple OXR. I'm gonna look out for a better pump. Here's a Flowberry Fizz. I'm going to hold this Flowberry Fizz for now. Opening some more chests. I do see a ranked drop right in front of me. Unless that's from one of the enemies that was already eliminated. I'm wondering if there's another enemy around here. I think I left a big pod a med kit this way. I'm going to go grab that med kit to go with this one. Yep, I did leave a med kit right here. So right now in the inventory, I have a purple OXR, I have a gray pump shotgun, I have a blue precision SMG, I have a full Flowberry Fizz, I have 3 big pods. Not bad to start off with. Grabbing the ammo and the mask from here. Here's some shockwaves. I'm going to grab these shockwaves now. Big pod right here as well. I think I left the big pod this way. Might have left like 2 big pods here. I will grab these big pods if I find all 3 of them. Is there a big pod up here maybe? I thought I seen a big pot around here. Maybe I didn't. I'll even carry 2 big pots for now if that's all I have. I'm not seeing a 3rd big pot, so just going to continue looting up. Maybe I'll find a 3rd big pot in not much longer. Yo! Gotta eliminate these bugs real quick. Both of them bugs are now out of this game. Dropping down here, going to grab this zipline. A player was just firing at me. Let's see if I can get this player eliminated. Uh-oh, missed that shot. Him for a little bit. 40. For another little bit. I think I just boxed him in, but I just ran out of ammo in my AR, in my shotgun. God, No way. I thought I reloaded. They have 15 health. I should have just switched to the AR there. And I should have finished them off by spraying them with the AR. That would have been an easy elimination. But I pulled out my shotgun again because I thought I had put another shell in it. And I did not put another shell in it. This player got me, guys. Nice play by them. GG. Good game. Let's go, guys. On to the next match now. I thought I had them for sure. Close play there. They have 15 health. Alright, waiting for players. 55 seconds. I want to see how many lily pads can I jump on in a row. Well, that was 3. That was 11. Only 3 more seconds until the battle bus launches, so 11 will be my record that game. In that pregame lobby. This game I'm going to drop at the Hive. I believe the Hive always drops the mythic revolver, but it's like I don't feel like I'm really that good with the mythic revolver. I know the exotic revolver has a faster fire rate. The mythic revolver actually has a slower fire rate, and then it's better at long range. But when I use a revolver, I'm not getting a revolver to use at long range. I'm getting a revolver to use as a shotgun or something like that. Here's a green OXR to start off with. I also have a blue Stinger SMG. Here's a green pump to start off with. Now I'm going to look around, try to find some shield. Big pod right here. Before I take this big pod, I'll look around for minis. Here's some minis right here. Taking 2 minis, then I'm taking a big pod. Player straight across over here. Let's see if I can maybe land some shots on him. Wasn't able to, so now I'm taking another mini, then I'm taking this big pod. Oh, bug is chasing me as I'm taking the big pod. Oh, I missed all my shots right there on the enemy straight across, and I only have 6 more shots in this AR. I'm going to grab this great OXR to hold for now, because it has more ammo in it. Opening up this chest, more minis to hold. There's a rank drop player right here firing at me. I'm out of mats. And this bug right next to me. I'm taking 2 minis now. Shockwaves right here. I'm heading over to the enemies. I don't know if this player's out of mats, but if they are, they are out of mats. I think they was out of mats. He did have a crown. No, they was not out of mats. I don't know. I don't know if they was out of mats or not, because it seemed like they was out of mats because they stopped building, but actually I think what happened was they just couldn't build in this area, where the area that it was stopping them from building, and that is what happened. That's why they was not able to build. It kind of confused me. I thought they ran out of mats, but they didn't. Blue chest right over here. I do have the mythic revolver now. So what I'll do is I'll double pump with the mythic revolver, and I also just picked up a purple pump shotgun right here. So I'll double pump with that and the mythic revolver. A rank drop up here. Opening this now to grab some more shockwaves from it. Also grabbing the boon that was in it. Yeah, but what just happened to that player has happened to me here before as well, where you're not able to place down a build. Guys, my mouse just died, I believe. Okay, it just came back on, but I'm probably about to throw my mouse on the charger real quick and charge it up. Yeah, it is showing that it's... Oh yeah, my mouse is going out, guys. So let me make sure one more time. Mouse is going out. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to throw my brand new mouse on the charger for the first time, guys. Let's see how does it work when I charge and play with my brand new mouse. So guys, real quick, I'm just plugging it up and we're going to see how that works. Just a moment here, guys. I want to make sure I'm plugging it in right. Guys, I'm making sure this must be right. Alright, there we go. I couldn't get it in there for a moment, guys. It was just because it had never been plugged in, so it was still a tough fit. So yeah, that's what was going on. Because it was still a tough fit, I wasn't able to get it plugged in for a moment there, but now it is plugged in, and it's time to play the game while my mouse is charging for the first time. I figured it was gonna die soon. Okay, all good now, guys. The mouse is now plugged in and it's working. It's also glowing purple, so I'm guessing when it's glowing purple, that means that it's charging. Yeah, so I am gonna feel a little bit different while I'm playing with the mouse charging, because obviously I'm gonna feel the wire moving around on the mouse pad like that. But I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. It just feels like a little bit, like I just feel like a little bit of the wire moving on the mouse pad, but not much. It's nothing good. I think the mouse is still going to work really good while it's charging. We'll see. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I already had the wire hooked up to the back of the computer. That way, if it did die, I didn't have to go run the wire in the middle of the stream. So it's already ready to go now. Dream is in the stream once again. Dream, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the stream. Dream says, I see you worked on the thumbnails for them to pop on dark mode. I see. Yeah, Dream, I did work on them. Actually, I noticed what you were saying, and with some of my thumbnails, I have been trying to make them pop out more. Player right here. Let's see if I can get this player eliminated. Hit for 100, hit for 30. Oh, guys, I almost placed the wall there. They're right under me. Dropping down here. Gonna try to place a wall in front of them. I did get the wall there. They got the next wall, though. Gonna build up a little bit more. They just shockwaves away. I don't know where they went. Dream says, what mouse do you have? Before this mouse, I had a Razer Ballistic X Hyperspeed, and that mouse started turning off and on its own, and it was like breaking pretty much, so I had to get a new one, and this is my new one that I'm using now. It's a Attack Shark X3. It's been really good so far, and it's been a big upgrade from my last mouse. Works really well. It's a lot lighter. The sensors are faster. The mouse, like the buttons are snappier on it, and I'm able to charge it and recharge it while I play. I don't have to worry about batteries. Player right up here. Let's see if I can get to this player. Alright, pushing this player now. Building up. Oh. Uh-oh. And for 100, and I get him eliminated right there, right after that second, with the second shot. I'm picking up the crown they have. Actually, I already have a crown, so I do not need the crown. I'm reloading my weapons now. I do not know how long it will take for this mouse to charge, especially while I'm playing with it. But I'm guessing when it changes colors, that will mean that it is done charging. Uh-oh, storm's closing in, guys. I got to get out of here now on a shockwave. Play right here. $30-90 on him. They're sending shots back at me though. I'm gonna shockwave to him. 60 white, 90 white. I need one more shot on this player, guys. I do get them eliminated in storm. Hopefully they have heals. I have no heals. Neither do they. Guys, I'm gonna get eliminated here most likely. There's nothing I can do. I don't believe there's nothing I can do. The only thing is if this has heals in it, that'll be the only way. There's no heals, guys. Wait, cake? Do they have cake? Somebody have cake left. Please, somebody leave me a slice of cake. No cake. And there's medkit. Let's go. With 10 health, I find a medkit, and I'm going to make it out of storm with this most likely. Very close call there. That was, yo, I thought I was going to get eliminated for sure, but I made it out with a medkit. Hopping in the whip now. Now I'm going to head in a circle. Heading up this zip line. Dream says, oh yeah, my friend has been trying to get me to buy that mouse for him. LOL. And Dream says, what a clutch. Yeah, Dream, it's a really good mouse. And also, yeah, I didn't think that I was going to make it out of there. That medkit really did clutch up for me to survive the next few eliminations in this game, hopefully. I made it out of that circle, so I did survive that circle for sure. Reloading my weapons now. Everything seems good on my weapons. The players left in the game now. My wire keeps on getting caught, like on the like where it's bent at on the wire. So I'm gonna try to fix that after this game. I think I can fix it real quick. I just have to like twist the wire a certain way, and I think it'll be good. Going to open up this drop now. Here's two shockwaves, actually, not just one. There's two. 9 players left in this game. I have a blue OXR rifle. I have a purple pump. I have a mythic wrecked revolver. 6 minis. Speaking of minis, I should take 2 minis now. And then I have 2 shockwaves. I don't have any heals for regular health. I don't have any medkits or anything like that. See if I can laser this player for a little bit. I missed all the shots there. That should have been easy shots to eliminate, but was not. They made it away without me doing any damage. Let's see if they're gonna peek or not. And be careful that nobody's somewhere else looking for me. Dream says, unfortunately, I should probably get to sleep right now. It's 11 p.m. for me. I wish you luck with your stream. All right, Dream. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in once again, and I appreciate the luck with the stream, Dream. Let's go. Player right over here, swimming in the water and then not swimming in the water. This player doesn't know if they want to swim in the water or don't. Let's see if they're gonna build up. That has to be a bot building like that. I'm gonna push this player. Number 30. Yo. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to box him in. They got me before I could finish off that play there. Nice play by them. Finding the next match now. what I'm gonna do is see about untwisting this wire a little bit. That way I can get it where it'll glide better. Finding the next match now, guys. Connecting to the next match. Dream says, before I go, what time zone are you in? So I can see if we can do collaboration sometime. Dream, I am in Central. Oh, it's North America Central. For me right now it's 2:59 p.m. Alright, now I believe I have the wire a lot better where I'll be able to move and it won't rub against each other and stop me from aiming. Pedibus launches in 5 seconds now. I'm glad I don't have a mouse with a wire that's on it all the time. I did see those, but I'd rather a mouse without a wire, but I do rather a wire on my keyboard because the keyboard doesn't have to move. So this game I'm going to drop at Swarmy Stash. Dropping now. Uh-oh. Alright guys, I'm trying to fix something else on the wire now as well. It's something that like holds the wire all together when you're not using it. But it was rubbing, that was rubbing, so now I fixed that. Dream says, do you have a Discord server that I can join so I can chat with you directly? Right now, Dream, I do not. Maybe one day I will look into that. But right now, I haven't made one yet. Just picked up 2 great pumps. And I don't need 2 great pumps, so I'm going to drop one of them. Grabbing this great precision SMG. There is a chest right here. Let's see what's in the chest. There's a green stinger. I'm going to use that green stinger as my 3rd weapon for now. I'm going to look around, see if I can find an AR around here. I'm going to take out some bugs too while I'm here. That way I don't have to keep on worrying about the bugs. Opening this OXR chest. Here's a blue OXR rifle. I'm throwing down 2 splashes. Picking these big pots back up. I'm saving the big pots for now to hold. That way, if I need health later on, I can have these. Green pump shotgun right here. Dream says, okay, cool, I'll try to catch you in a stream sometime so we can chat for longer. Have fun. Alright, Dream, good to see you back once again. Thank you for tuning in. You have a great rest of your night. Guys, the wire is still like rubbing against each other sometimes. I know there's a way I can make this a lot better, but this is my first time ever plugging this mouse in and playing with it, so I'm trying to figure out what's gonna work better for me to use this mouse, how the wire is. Okay, maybe like this. Now I have it. Yeah, I think what I just did is gonna help me. I kind of just like rotated the wires, and then hopefully like that it won't rub against each other. Alright, I'm gonna try it like this now. Grabbing some more ammo from right here. I might have to even move this more up. They have a piece that, like, I said this a little bit earlier, but it's doing it again. It's a piece that, like, holds the wire together, and I had it, like, keeps on where it keeps on rubbing. But now I just moved it up a little bit more where it's not even on the mouse pad. I think that will be better. Yeah, not a mouse can move better like that. It's just like a little rubber, like, zip tie, pretty much. It's what it's like. And it just, if you fold your wire up, it holds it, but it kept on rubbing on the mouse pad. So like this, I think it's better. Yeah, it does feels like it's gonna be good with charging. I didn't ever have any worries about the mouse being hard to use while charging, but I didn't know that I would probably have to adjust some things. Like I've just had to adjust with the wire, maybe like move it around and get it where it's in a good position. And I think I'm getting it. I think there's normally a slurp truck that lands somewhere around, or not really lands, but it spawns in somewhere over here. So I'm going to go see if I can get this slurp truck. And get the full health, full shield. Yeah, there is a slurp truck, I believe, over here. Chris is in the chat. Chris, welcome to another stream. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the stream. Chris says, what's good? I'm here in the stream, boy. Let's go, Chris. Nothing much is up. Just doing what I love to do, playing the game and sharing it with you guys. I'm going to open up this high stash right here. Nothing that I want from it. I am at full health, full shield now from that blood shot that I just used. Well, what's up, Chris? How's it going? I'm going to come open up this B rank drop right here. Let's see what's in this B rank drop. Getting rid of this bug. Chris says, I missed the other stream. Yeah, Chris, I seen you in a username that commented that y'all missed the stream. I did that stream a little bit early yesterday. I started at 1 and then I ended it a little bit early. I really, my throat was getting really dry, so it was getting hard for me to keep on talking. But I'm feeling alright today. I drank a little bit of extra water just now, a little bit earlier in the stream. So I'm good so far. But it's all good if somebody misses a stream. There'll most likely be more. Chris says, wait, have you tested the thing that goes like to the Power Rangers doodle? Are you talking about this over here, the Megazord? I have tested the Megazord before, if that's what you was asking. I used it about 3 times. All 3 of the times was in stream. Chris says stream 24/7. Oh man, Chris, I don't know. I do, even though my favorite thing to do is play the game. I don't know if I can do it 24/7. I do like to do some other things as well. Player right here. I'll finish this player off real quick. Most likely, it does seem like a real player. For a good amount there. Uh-oh. How did I miss that shot? That was a wide open shot. Number 55. And I'm going to finish them off here as they break that. I was able to place that forward just in time. I'm going to grab... Actually, I want the blue OXR over the MK7. Chris says, I used it one time. Yeah, Chris, if I'm not trying to get it, or if I'm not trying to get the Megazord medallion, I stay far away from it because I do not want to get eliminated by that Megazord. If you get too close, that Megazord can easily eliminate you. Chris said, crank the 90s. Let's go, Chris. I'm trying to crank a few 90s on a player real quick. I think I did. I think I did just crank a few 90s on a player, so that was some nice plays right there. Luckily, like I said, I placed that floor just in time so I could reload my shotgun before they could hit a shot on me. Oh, the Megazord is straight in front of me, so I don't want to go that way. I'll head this way. Chris said people have been spamming the Megazord. Yeah, Chris, I do notice a lot of players always around the Megazord. Even if they're not trying to get the Megazord, they're trying to get the medallion. So it's like when you land somewhere else, there's less players. The first day the Megazord came out, all I was trying to do was get the Megazord until I finally got it. So I was doing the same thing at first. But now it's like, you know, I did it. Like, okay, you can take it out of the game now. I already used it. I already used the Megazord. It's kind of overpowered for it to stay in the game. Alright, missing those shots. 30, 60. 30, 60, 100 to finish them off. Chris says you would be cooked if you was close to the Megazord. Yeah, Chris, if you get close to the Megazord, you're probably going to get cooked. I mean, the Megazord is very powerful. Even though it's slow, it's still very powerful. I just took 2 minis. I'm taking a big pot now. In the inventory, I have a golden OXR, I have a green pump, and I have a green Stinger SMG. Reloading the green Stinger. There's 16 players left in this game. The Megazord is now out of here. The player with the medallion is right here, straight ahead. Besides, so I have the golden OXR, the green pump, green Stinger. I have 2 big pots and I have a full med mist. Extra big pot right here to hold. Now I have a full inventory slot of big pots. Might head over this way towards this medallion holder. Maybe even try to get the medallion for myself and get them eliminated. I don't believe I've got a win yet this stream, but I have been getting to the end game a lot. I hear a player this way. Looking around, seeing if I can see him. I don't see them at the moment. Okay, they might be this way. Oh, I was able to place bills. I thought maybe I wasn't going to be able to place bills. I placed them just in time. I no longer hear this player. I do see the gunshots though, so maybe this is them. I would like to have shockwaves. I've been carrying shockwaves almost every game. This game I haven't found any shockwaves yet. Yeah, there's players battling right here. Let's see if I can maybe land some shots on one of them. I would even take a shockwave hammer right now. Oh, player right over here. I got wide open shots on this player. And I missed the first one, but I did hit him for 34. I definitely could have hit that first shot. Missing those shots as well. Waiting to see if they're going to peek or not. They're going to have to move out of storm soon, so I'll just wait for them to push. And I'll try to land some shots on them. Chris says, Chris asks, is there 13 people? Yes, Chris, there is 13 players left in this game right now. This player is still in storm? Is this player just waiting in storm like that? They must know. They know I'm waiting for them. There's no way that player is still in Storm, right? But it might be. Because I have not seen him head this way. Here's a purple Stinger SMG. Grabbing that. Also grabbing this boon. I do not see the enemy that was in the building right here. They have to still be in the building unless they like snuck around back over there. Alright, time to head in a circle. Not staying here in Storm with that player. Down to the last 9 players in this game. Chris says it's about to be 12 people in seconds. Yeah, well, it's 8 players now, Chris. Let's see if I can get this W. There. I thought I heard a player there. There's a player in a roly-poly right in front of me. Player going up the zip line in front of me as well. Hit him for 36 white. And I hit him again for 36 white. Got that player eliminated. Nice plays there. I'm going to grab this med kit, take this med kit now. And I'm going up the zip line. Let's see if I'll get these other players eliminated. Player in the roly-poly right there. I just see another player right here. There's a left for them for 100. Yo, they left the NPC. And this is the player with medallion over here. They're gonna get away. I'll wait to fight them later on. Chris says you can camp. Yeah, Chris, I am going to camp this game. I'm trying to get this win. Just going to wait for these players to maybe push me or for the storm to close. Chris says W elimination. Appreciated, Chris. I have to be careful. There is a player right in front of me. I'm just coming to the edge of circle. And then I'm boxing up. I'm not going to push that player right now. If they start firing at me, I'll hold the wall. There's a player right here. 69 and 100. I do get this player eliminated. I barely had any health left. Okay, guys. Okay. Let's go. I got a crown now. I'm taking 2 big pots ASAP. And I have some really good loot right here. Grabbing this exotic wrecked revolver, grabbing another big pot. Then I'm going to grab this exotic slapberry fizz. After that, I'm using the med mist. If there's no, there's no med kits around here, so I'm going to use this med mist now. After I use this med mist, taking this one last big pot, then I'm grabbing this flowberry fizz once again, and I'm looking like having some really good loot right here. I'm thinking about reloading all of my weapons. Guys, this might be a crown win. Alright, loot is looking really good right now. Golden OXR. Exotic wrecked revolver. Purple Stinger. And a slapberry fizz, the exotic slapberry fizz, which is full with 300 in it. That can heal my health, and it can also heal my shield. And I also have a med mist with 75 left in it. 3 players left in this game. Let's see what I can do. Chris says that's crazy. Yeah, Chris, really good loot here. And for me to eliminate that player just now, it was a close call. That player was spraying that lead spitter. Somehow I managed to lay more shots on them than they did to me. So very close call there. Very clean shots. It was hard for me to aim just now when that player was spraying the lead spitter at me, because the recoil, or like the flinch on it, the flinch that the lead spreader was giving me was making it hard to aim, but somehow I managed to hit those shots. Players fighting this way. Let's see. Play right here. For 30. 30-70 on them. Let's see, I'm gonna know if they peek or not because I have them pinged. That's a really good thing about this medallion. Right when I see them start moving, I'm gonna start spraying. Oh, they're not. There we go. 70 on them. They're backing off. I'm just gonna wait and circle though. I'm not gonna push them. I'll probably ping them again by the next time they head this way. Chris says, I want to wonder if people come into the stream. Chris, I do have people every now and then that come into the stream. I had a few people today already. Chris says, you got this. Let's go, Chris. I believe I got this as well. This player is M Storm. They're right up here trying to heal up with med miss. And I now have him pinged. For 32. I'm by the next circle as well. So I have circle once again after this. This player does have to move in. On him. 30 again. This player keeps on healing up. They cannot have much heals left. I'm gonna also start using brick. That way my material is stronger and builds faster. Let's go, guys. That's it. That's it. Let's go. That's a W and that's a crown win. Nice plays there. GG to that player. And that was my 32nd crown.